We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Detroit Tigers and the Kansas City Royals. Frank Fleming, the league's current home run leader, will look to add a long ball or two to his total next. Chris Bubich, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
First offering on its way. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind, and that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps, line to line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Now here it comes. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike. So digging in now, Daz Cameron, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And this is taken in for out number 1. So it's back to the top of the order now, and the exciting middle infielder Franklin Barreto bats next. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit in the air to left. Fleming is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Now at the plate, Danny Mendick.
The batter, the shortstop, Danny Mendick.
Fly ball to straightaway left. Fleming will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Tigers leave 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Into the box now, Frank Fleming. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
On a grade school swing there, it's 1-1.
Man, I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
Line drive to left. Cameron is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Thursday. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Frank Fleming. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses for ball 1. In for a strike, it's 1-1.
Hey, see it deep and dry. What do you say?
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
That's
2-2 now with 2 away, and the base is empty.
2-2.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one in. Into the box now, Frank Fleming facing some tough pitching in this one. His bat's been kept uncharacteristically silent.
Yeah, but it only takes 1.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and he will get there to make the running play, and that will. And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. The Royals led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Detroit Tigers and the Kansas City Royals. Major League Baseball on the Show is next. Digging in, Danny Mendick, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the running play. 2 down. At the plate, Frank Fleming. He was swinging a hot bat in the first half and currently finds himself in second place in the league's home run standings.
And I don't expect him to slow down anytime soon, Matty. He sees himself in second place right here. He wants to get hot and overtake that top spot.
Nope.
Too high with the fastball here. It's 1-0. So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
Hit the other way out toward right field. And Demerit will be there to make the play for the first out. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Batting 6th, the designated hitter, Jemai.
Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, almost into the short porch, but it's off the wall. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. And next up will be Franklin Barreto.
Second baseman, Franklin Barreto.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Fleming comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. Into the box, Frank Fleming. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matt. He almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
So he's into second base here with a double to begin the home third. And as we take a look there at the Kansas City team leaders in that category, he's currently second best on this Royals ball club. Now at the plate, Nicky Lopez. To third. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Whit Merrifield next to bat. The head-to-head numbers with Daniel Norris, just 3 for 14. Spinning a throw back to second, and a dive, but he's back in there.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
A bouncer up the middle, reined in, and there's out number 2. So 2 away here in the Kansas City third, and that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next. A 1 pitch on its way, and he's going to deliver the run here as this is a shot into left center field for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Well, last time this guy had some success, but he can't seem to get...
All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the first-year catcher, Jose Godoy. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And it's gone. And good for him. Digging in, Frank Fleming, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick inning so he won't be nibbling.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And this will be taken in out there just a few steps in front of the track, and there are 2 away now. So a big moment here, and standing in, Frank Fleming, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Hey, right there. I know we're better up there.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
Hits are even at 7 apiece.
Hey, get your pitch, stay through it. Let's go, drive it.
Hey, no one better. Need you right here.
1-1 the count.
Hey, get your pitch, drive it right here. Hey, your turn right there. He's on the ropes. Let's go, drive him in.
A 2-1 count to the leadoff hitter for Kansas City.
No one better up there. Here you go.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Wait for your pitch up there. No one better. Clutch up right here.
The 2-2. Fly ball out toward right field. And Demerit will be there to make the play for the first out. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Detroit Tigers came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Detroit Tigers and the Kansas City Royals. It's Royals baseball coming up next. Jacob Junis, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
Digging in, Frank
Batting
Fleming.
fifth.
He was swinging a hot bat in the first half and currently finds himself in second place in the league's home run standings.
And I don't expect him to slow down anytime soon, Matty. He sees himself in second place right here. He wants to get hot and overtake that top spot.
0-1.
So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, coming off last night's W, we had a chance to catch up with the manager. He just liked the way guys are playing. They're showing up to the yard ready to go. They're playing as a collective group. A lot of good things happening in this clubhouse.
2 out, nobody on. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
Fastball in there, 3-2.
Helpful.
Pulled toward right center field. Ruda will get there, and he puts it away to retire this. At the plate, Michael Tolia. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Fleming has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Frank Fleming.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings. Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Cameron has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Good contact to start out.
Up next steps Kristen Stewart, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Digging in now for Kansas City, Frank Fleming. He'll swing it from the left side right here. And a dive, but he's back in. Here comes the first pitch. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And that is off the wall. Merrifield blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And he's safe at the plate as they push their lead to 3 now.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Ready once again, Ryan O'Hearn. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
66.
And the runner's breaking for third. Towards second.
All right, hang on. Right here.
They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the 5-2 the final today. Kansas City get their 20th home win this year. Jacob Junis pitches his... We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup. So stepping in, Frank Fleming. He had a strong showing at the plate in the first half, currently sitting in 3rd place in the league's batting race.
Yeah, well within striking distance to get himself a batting championship title here. He's going to have to put together a nice second half to get it done, though.
Madrigal backs up and takes care of it. So to the plate is the White Sox DH, Tim Anderson. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Fleming is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Coming to the plate now, Frank Fleming. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Ball 1. And while he put up tremendous numbers in the first half of the campaign, as we talked about earlier, his stats over the last 10 or so games have brought him back down to earth a bit.
Yeah, he's certainly slowed. His timing looks a little bit off these last 10 games, but still finding a way to work that one knock a night in there and keep everybody off his back. I think he figures it out pretty quick here.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
Hey, here we go, big guy. Waiting for yours.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Lopez leads off first with one away. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hit out towards second. To second for 1. And the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily. So 2 away here in the Kansas City third. And that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next. 3-0 pitch. But he won't have to worry about a throw. Ball 4. First and second now with 2 away. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put in. So striding in, JT Realmuto. He'll start off the 5th in this one. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone to lead off the inning.
Hey, listen, there's an old...
Stepping in, Frank Fleming. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Pitch popped up. Madrigal shading to his right. And the inning is over. Nothing across. Now batting, Frank Fleming. Though we've discussed his position in the batting race, we haven't seen much production today. Opposing pitching has to be credited in keeping his bat in check.
Yeah, they've definitely kept him off balance, but as hot a first half as he's had, it only takes one pitch over the heart of the plate for him to get right back on that wagon again.
Hey, let it rip one time.
Two balls and no strikes to the Kansas City left fielder. The 2-0 on the way. 2-1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
A shot down the first baseline. On to second, but it's a wide throw, and the shortstop can't recover. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error. In is Jorge Soler, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And he just manages to get his hand in. And again a throw, and he'll dive back in.
Hey, find something you like up there.
Get your pitch on.
Once more, a throw over. Throw is up the line as it gets away. But they'll catch a break as the runners are going to stay where they are here as there's no advance.
Hey, let's go now. You got this.
And yet another throw over. A dive, but he's back. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here.
Come on, big guy, get your pitch.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. And up steps Salvador Perez, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
And that misses, ball 4, so now the tying run will come across to score. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Kelvin Gutierrez, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game. Moncada has it to second for 1, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning 2.
So striding forward now, Frank Fleming. He steps in for the 5th time today, giving him a bonus chance, if you will, to keep that hitting streak alive.
Yeah, and thank his lucky stars, his lineup's been able to get him that 5th opportunity. Right here, you're usually only seeing 3 to 4 at bats if you work a walk in. He's got a chance to keep this hit streak alive.
1-1 the count now. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
Hey, no one better right now, kid. Here we go.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Hey, need you right here. Let's go, kid.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. Stepping into the box, Frank Fleming. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Now the 1-0. A long inning as they've hung a 9 spot on him to this point. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball.
Here we go now. Come on now, one time.
Skied into straightaway right. Mazzara's under it. And that retires the side. And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Tim Anderson.
Fly ball into straightaway left. Fleming will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. 14-5 the final totals in this one. Kansas City came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory.
2 runs, 7 hits, no errors, and they left 1 man on base.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Chicago White Sox and the Kansas City Royals. Royals baseball starts right now. Digging in now, Frank Fleming. He had a strong showing at the plate in the first half, currently sitting in 3rd place in the league's batting race.
Yeah, well within striking distance to get himself a batting championship title here. He's going to have to put together a nice second half to get it done, though.
And, guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
New inning set to get underway. And digging in is the outfielder, Eloy Jimenez. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Left fielder looking up. Gone to lead off the inning.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering...
So coming to the plate, Frank Fleming. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
Here we go, here we go.
Fouled away. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Throw over to first. Runners back.
Need you right here, one time.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Let it fly. Let's go. Trust your stuff right here. Let it fly.
Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
Wow, that pitch wasn't even close, and he almost chased it. If I'm the pitcher, I'm going to expand the zone even more on the next one.
This one is launched. Look at this. Splash landing. It's into the fountains for a monster home run. So a 2-run shot to left center, number 31 for him on the season. And the Royals have taken the lead. It's 2-1.
With one swing of the bat, he shows you why he's dripping with tools. He's got the speed, he's got the power. You don't know how to attack this guy. You can't put him on base with a knock or a walk, or he'll just end up on second or third. And if you leave something over the heart of the plate, that's what can happen.
Leading off for the White Sox, the shortstop, Marcus Simeon.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Yohan Moncada. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Moncada.
Hit in the air to left. Fleming is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Down in order go the White Sox. They're down 2-1.
Leading up for the Royals.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Frank Fleming in there for strike 1. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good.
Coming to the plate now, Frank Fleming. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
Let's go.
See it, drive it like you can.
Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center.
You're scoring.
Robert is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Tonight's game comes to an end. 5-1 the final score. The Royals took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end.
A player is encouraged to keep developing his complementary skills.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Kansas City Royals and the Minnesota Twins. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Kenta Maeda gets the call for Game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, and there are 2 away now. Leading off the inning, Max Kepler, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. At the plate, Frank Fleming, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Here we go, one time like a big dog.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Right here we go.
2 balls and no strikes to the Kansas City left fielder. Bouchard, the runner at third. Fermin on at second with 2 down. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. A ball that's carrying. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. A couple of walks, but no damage. Here's Byron Buxton now. His prior history versus this arm. He's got 5 base hits in 19 tries. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. Striding in, Frank Fleming. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1 pitch is taken, ball 3.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it, but when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your 1-run lead.
There's one. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. The next Twin up, Brent Rooker. No hits to this point.
Left fielder.
This is in the air out to left field. Fleming is underneath this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. Striding in once again, Frank Fleming. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope.
Hey, good eye, huh? Be patient. Get your pitch, huh?
The 1-0.
Nope. Outside.
Now a pickoff play at second. Runner back safely. Now the 2-0. Three runs, 4 hits, 1 error so far for Kansas City.
Punch up for us, big guy.
This one's flared off to the right side. In comes Kepler. He can't get to it. This one's down. The relay throw. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big. Standing in, Terrence Ciccone, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. This is in the air to left. Fleming is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great. Stepping into the box, Brent Rooker. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone! Santa Maria, game over. Not a lot of fireworks, but that narrows the candidate list for our top player of the game. And the man you see here was a key contributor, so he takes it home in this one.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one. And sometimes you just need to come through when it matters most to be.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, Randy Dobnak, a right-hander from the Keystone State, gets the ball as the starter in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Dobnak has logged upwards of 100 innings of work on the mound. And when you look at his whip over those innings, it's not a particularly pretty number, over 1.5. So he's often dealing with a lot of traffic on the base paths, unfortunately. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season, to find a way to get to 500. You feel like you can start fresh and start pushing in a different direction. You cannot continue to ride that seesaw of win one, lose one. This team has to get hot. Starts today.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Jorge Soler.
Before the 0-2, a look to first. And he'll dive back in safely. And another throw over. And the runner back safely. And again, a throw over. And he'll get back in safely. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Up next for Minnesota, Eddie Rosario. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. In the air now, out to left. And a base hit. So the Twins are into the hit column for the first time.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over.
Coming to the plate now, Frank Fleming, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat, high and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Fleming is really a rare talent in this sport, a true five-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch, not someone you want to take your eye off of.
Yeah, this guy's worth the price of a ticket. Just to watch his tool set, but not only that, the way he grinds at the plate, the way he battles defensively, this guy is one of the true superstars in our game.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball, not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
The 1-2 lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Let it fly right here. Hey, let her rip one time.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
And this is swung on and in now, Frank Fleming. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Rooker is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Austin Barnes.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Now in the box, Frank Fleming. He flew out in his last at-bat, and a dive, but he's back in there. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And a dive, but he's back in.
Here you go.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch outside. The throw. It skips in, and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Hey, grip it and rip it, kid. Grip it and rip it.
The 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Buxton is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. He's set. The 0-1 pulls this one in the air out to left. Fleming is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. We are into extra innings, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Frank Fleming. First pitch on its way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Hey, your pitch.
1-0 count. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground to second. He's got it. Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th. It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
The final line.
MLB The Show's stepping up to the plate, Frank Fleming. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series.
Frank Fleming.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, when you get off to a slow start, all you want to do is get back to that 500 number, and you don't care how you get there. Well, this team has done exactly.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Frank Fleming, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch of the at-bat.
That's the ball.
The set and the 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all four corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Come on, guy. Get your pitch up there.
Good pitch right here.
The 2-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the 3-hitter. You can work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
Hey, your pitch right now.
Payoff pitch on its way. And another foul ball.
Hey, nice and patient. Get your pitch.
Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up, throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the outfielder Max Kepler. Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. Fleming is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Stepping in, Frank Fleming. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
2 balls and no strikes to the Kansas City left fielder. Now the 2-0.
3-0 the count.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
Have a rip like you can. Here we go now.
3-1. And it's fouled away. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to short. He's right there.
Dig.
And the off balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Ready for another chance? Frank Fleming, as the switch hitter, will take his cuts left-handed here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
The windup and the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike. See it, drive it. Let's go right here.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
Hey, let her rip, let her rip.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. The pitch. Now that's popped up. Seager moving to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. Minnesota came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure. We are on.
Play ball. Ow. 3.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Frank Fleming. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one.
Fleming.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they do come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've been giving ground in the division of late. They've won just twice in their last 7 games.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
What's the play ball? Out. He's safe.
In now for the O's, Brett Cumberland. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Fleming is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
Play ball. You're out.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Frank Fleming. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now a move over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in.
See it, drive it like you can.
Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Ground ball foul down the left side.
Hey, you can do it. No one better.
Throw over to the bag. Back in standing. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Merrifield is off of first with 2 away. Fouled off.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Don't want to forget about him.
Hey, 1 pitch. Make it yours.
3-2 pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble.
Make it go hard. You're scoring. Go hard.
And the run will score, and the Royals are off to a 1-0 lead.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
In is Jorge Soler, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The set, and the 2-2. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Now to the plate, Brett Cumberland. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The right fielder, Brett.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Fleming is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Digging in and looking for more, Frank Fleming. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their deep.
Ready now, Frank Fleming. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him.
Counts 1-0.
5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals.
Hey, get your pitch. No one better up there.
Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed 2-1.
Right guy, right place. Need you here.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. Digging in once again, Jorge Soler. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. It's his last at-bat right here. The double play is in.
Oh, meanwhile, how about that for a play? Laying out to take away a hit. Wow. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with one away. Striding forward now is the DH, Ildemaro Vargas. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone.
Got it. No one better.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap.
Round it, go. Dig.
Fleming rounds the corner and is headed home. He scores, and the lead is now 7-2.
And you know, this run might be the one that seals this thing for good. A 3-run deficit is tough enough to overcome, but a 5-run deficit.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Frank Fleming. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Really doesn't matter which side the plate of this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed, and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side.
Seared down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Has a look, now the pitch. Hard hit ball to second, reined in, and that's the second out. All set for the bottom of the ninth, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Brett Cumberland. And he pops it up, and that's in there, base hit. So the Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher.
10-2 the final in this game. The Kansas City Royals scored 10 runs on the way to victory.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Kansas City Royals. 3 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 4 men.
We are under the lights this. Settling in now, Frank Fleming, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average, without a doubt the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, the last game, they got to wash that down the drain. They got absolutely boat raced by a big margin. They got to put that behind them. Show up to the yard today looking to fight everything.
Ready now for Baltimore. Andrew Vaughn.
The first
The 1-2.
Andrew.
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Vargas is there to make the. Digging in for his second at-bat, Frank Fleming. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Striding into the box, Dwight Smith Jr.
The left fielder, Dwight Smith Jr.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Fleming will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So they pick up a run on. Now at the plate, Ryan Mountcastle.
The third baseman, number 6.
The 2-1 home. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the running play. 2 down. Ready for another shot now. Frank Fleming. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
Here's a look over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5.
Get your pitch up there.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
All right, one time here.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Hey, see if you can drive. What do you say?
Has a look, now the pitch. Hit down the line at first.
Hey, like you can up there, huh? Hey, see it. Hey, drive it. Here we go.
Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Let it rip right here.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first.
Hey, get your pitch
Lots
up
of
there,
possible
kid. Let's go
outcomes
now.
on this pitch.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Royals leave 1, but they still lead this one 4-2. Stepping up now, Andrew Vaughn. 0 for 2 with the runs scored so far.
Andrew Vaughn.
Now the 2-1. Hit in the air out toward left. Fleming comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. Digging in the switch hitter, Frank Fleming. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning.
Fleming.
Here we go.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch hit hard down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line, and this will score the run from second to make this a 5-3 game now.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important.
Come on,
and the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Royals settle for just the 1. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. KC leads this one 5-3. Now at the plate, Adley Rutschman. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Adley Rutschman.
Pitch on the way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Fleming is under this one. 2 gone.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. Baltimore get their 20th home win this year. Dean Kremer earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Michael Givens hammers down the save, his 34th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Orioles, 6 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Kansas City Royals and the Baltimore Orioles. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Matt Dennis gets the ball for the Orioles in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing 1 run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
Second inning set to go, and coming forward is the switch-hitting outfielder, Frank Fleming. First pitch coming, here it is. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. Even after the victory last time out, they come in trying to turn things around as they've been slumping of late, winning in just 3 of their last 9 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off.
Austin Hayes the next to bat. He also had 3 hits in the win last night.
The center fielder, Austin Hayes.
Hit in the air out to left. Fleming comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. So digging in now, Hanser Alberto. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. In the air out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So next to the plate for the Royals, Frank Fleming. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
And he falls behind 0-2. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. And it's 1-2.
Hey, see you to rip it up there.
Fouled away.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
The next 1-2 pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. 1 there.
Out.
On to first, and they get them both. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Renato Nunez.
The designated hitter, Renato Nunez.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Fleming is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out. Now at the plate, Frank Fleming. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
2 balls and no strikes to the Kansas City left fielder.
Let's go, kid. One time right here.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. Hayes on the run for it. To the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Into the box now, Dwight Smith Jr.
Leading off for the Orioles, the left fielder.
Fleming will wait on it. That's lifted the other way out to left. And he puts it away for the first down. And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down.
Hey, best stuff right here. Put him away.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More Matt. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. A ball that's carrying. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Frank Fleming. He flew out at his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. Grounded back up the middle. And that'll get through into center. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base now to lead off the inning. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Go-ahead run at first. Nobody out. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first.
Come on, big dog.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Zanin will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Standing in, Ryan McBroom. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Now he'll step off. And they will tag him out between first and second. And whatever... At the plate, Frank Fleming. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
1-0 the count. The 1-0. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, need you right now. Here we go. Looking good. No one better up there. Here you go.
Hey, no one better. Need you right here.
Oh, had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
1-2.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Right here.
Here we go.
Runners are at first and second with one away.
Hey, drive those guys in. Here we go.
Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. To second for one.
Hey, come on, big dog.
And up steps Salvador Perez. And he bats in a big spot here. Go ahead run at third. 2 men out. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And a dive, but he's back. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Hit hard on the ground to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the... Into the box, Frank Fleming, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Really doesn't matter which side of the plate this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed, and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side.
Your turn now, no one better.
The 1-1 pitch. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out.
Watch up, drive him in for us.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Zanin moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Pitching and defense game 2-1 the final score this afternoon. Andres Munoz earns the victory out of the bullpen.